Automotive Magazine. Your host for Motorweek, John Davis.
Well, hello and welcome again to Motorweek. We're glad to have you with us. The BMW 5 Series has always been something of an enigma. When we first tested it back in 1988, we thought it was too bland. But with steady improvements, the 5 Series got stronger, culminating in the legendary M5, which we called the best sports sedan in the world. We hated to see it go, but hoped we'd found its equal with last year's V8-powered 540i. But its 5-speed automatic left us wanting more. So for $95, BMW delivered, giving the 540i a 6-speed manual. Is this the true successor to the M5?
One thing for sure, our staff had a whale of a good time trying to answer that question. You see, the 540i is now the top model in BMW's middle series, and in that role, it has inherited most of the M5's suspension components, so expertly assembled by BMW's Motorsports division. So when it comes to driving enjoyment, we felt right at home. But now the chassis is propelled by a silky smooth dual overhead cam 32-valve 4-liter V8. This all-aluminum Titan was introduced 2 years ago on the 7 Series. Here it generates 282 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque. While that is 10% fewer horses than the departed M5's Big 6, it's actually 10% more torque. Now the best part. While last year it was channeled only through a 5-speed automatic, for 95 the manual transmission so needed is here. And not just any manual. The 540i sports the same 6-speed gear change found in the flagship 850 CSI Coupe. As there, the Getrag component shifts lightly, very accurately, and with moderate length throws. Put it all together and you get a smart launch for a 3,700-pound four-door that hoofs it from 0 to 60 in 5.8 seconds, or 0.2 faster than the last M5 we clocked in 1993. While lacking the tons of low-end torque of a Detroit V8, power is nonetheless abundant throughout the rev band. Our drivers also praise the superior clutch feel that's lighter than the M5. Efficient power transmission let the 540i fly through the quarter mile in only 14.2 seconds at 102 miles per hour. Again, a tad faster than the ultimate M5. To the 5 Series standard struts with double pivot lower control arms up front and semi-trailing arms with track links in the rear, the 540i's M Sports Tune suspension adds larger anti-roll bars and firmer springs. The springs are also mounted lower to reduce ride height and body roll. We said it about the M5 and we'll say it here. The faster you drive the 540i, the more balanced it feels. Balanced perfectly is how we would also describe braking, a strong point in all BMWs. On the 540i, the anti-lock system and large ventilated disc at each wheel halted things from 60 in a brief 104 feet. All stops were arrow straight with a firm pedal and virtually no fade. We didn't expect anything less. And we're not alone in our praise. Autoweek said, the first time you go through the gears and around a few corners, you're aware that this product is much more than merely the sum of its parts. Automobile Magazine confirmed the 540i is as agile and well-balanced as any sedan you're apt to drive anytime soon. Much of the rest of the 540i is also as expected, which is to say very much a member of the 5 Series family. The modernized but still classic shape is there, as is the signature twin-kidney grille. Handsome 15-inch cast wheels wear sticky 60 Series tires. A good choice, but we wonder why such a performer doesn't graduate to either 16 or even 17-inch rims. It could be that BMW is reluctant to give up the 540i's ride quality, which is also outstanding. Inside, too, is familiar. There's a full wood and leather trim luxury quotient, and BMW's ability to design a driver's cockpit without forgetting passenger convenience continues to draw the envy of competitors. Our only beef is an old one. We'd love to see an even more complete set of analog gauges. Our staff universally praised the comfort of the sport bucket seats with 12-way power adjustments, including the headrest and seatbelt height. The steering wheel telescopes but doesn't tilt, yet all found comfortable driving positions. The 540i scores high in the safety department, with dual airbags, seatbelt tensioners, anti-lock brakes, and available traction control. And all 95 BMWs have 5-mile-per-hour bumpers and meet 1997 side impact standards. The 540i 6-speed EPA mileage ratings of 14 city, 23 highway earn it a $1,300 gas guzzler tax. Our spirited driving returned 19 miles per gallon. And although its $48,600 list price isn't low, it's over $12,000 less than the final M5, which makes it within reach of a few more driving enthusiasts, and further helps us answer our own question. Yes, the BMW 540i 6-speed is the M5's true successor, and in our opinion, the best sports sedan in the world today.